I'm Tim.
And we're late to the party. And guess what?
We're going to Collider
again. And we get to compete this time. So we are no longer the non-participant observers.
Yes, ever since Christian dropped that bomb, I've been watching movies like nonstop. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I love movies. So it's just great to go back and refresh everything that you know. And you see stuff, you're like, oh yeah, that's right. So I'm excited.
You absorb it more as you're watching it now. And it's terrible because we know how random the Schmoedown can be.
So I've been picking random
So we're
movies.
just going random with what we're watching.
And I have a bunch of Turner Classic Movie trivia, so I've even been going through those cards again, so it's a lot of fun.
Those cards make you feel bad really fast. It's tough. I'll stay away from classics if I can.
Yeah,
but I'm excited to be a part of it. And, you know, who's the man behind the curtain? Well, it's going to be us. That
is the big thing. Christian came out, and not only are we going to be competing in team Schmoedowns, but Baby Signor over there is going for the singles as well.
Seabass over here.
Yeah. So Tim is going to be competing in the singles. Now, as for when this is all going down and who we're going to be going up against, we have no clue. But
we'll just wait for another bomb.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, we learn when Christian tells everybody else as well.
I think that's the one I'm most anxious of, to see who we're going to go up against, because we're like, I don't know.
Yeah,
just brush up on everything as fast as you can.
And now I feel bad for anybody that we've done reactions for and, you know, said wonderful, nice things about, and then now we're going to have to shift that and just beat them down before we get into the battle. But speaking of battles, we've got a good one tonight. We've got Team Trek
versus Team Heroes.
Team Heroes.
And that's the thing is, for me, I've taken a fancy to Jason Inman, the Oracle, Nostradamus himself, and I've always loved Scott Mantz. So, speaking of Mantz.
Yes, so today La La Land came out, so I'm going to go for Scott Mantz because he deserves it.
Yeah, Movie Mantz. I'm going for Movie Mantz and Inman.
I'm rooting for Team Trek because I like both those guys a lot. I love Burnett, and Schnepp is one of my favorites. I absolutely love Schnepp. I was really disappointed that he wasn't at the free-for-all, but hey, you know, since we're coming again, maybe I'll get to meet you this time. But yeah, I have to go for Team Trek, though, just because I think I like those guys' game a little better in terms of the Schmoedown, I think.
And Robert Meyer Burnett drank all your beer while we were there.
He did drink all my beer. I'm glad he enjoyed it. I'll get you next time, buddy, all right?
Yeah, but he asked. So we are going to watch Team Trek versus Team Heroes now.
Live long and prosper, Team Trek.
Look at Nostradamus. Freaking Robert in his jacket. I was going to say, was Schnepp just a picture?
Welcome back to the movie Trivia Schmoedown. It's the Team League. It's a big one here today. I'm Christian Harloff.
I am Mark Allison Christian. Every fiber of my chest hair is tingling with excitement.
I can see it.
We have four nerds here ready to do battle. Team Heroes versus Team Trek. Who's going to get sweatier today?
There's a lot of story here with this match, Mark, because you have both of these teams. What they can say, the only thing that they're probably going to agree on is that they both teams hate the Patriots. If you look at Team Trek is 3-1. They are. Some people think that they are the actual champions, going down to sudden death. Scott Mantz will tell you that it was the judge's fault, that he actually buzzed in first. They should be the champions. And you also have the last time that Schnepp and Burnett were together, it was a loss to the Patriots.
That's right. I mean, neither one of these teams can tell you who plays wide receiver on the Patriots, but they can all tell you they hate JT and they hate Snyder. And when you look at this matchup today, it's really that dichotomy of Team Trek, who seems to...
I know, what does Schnepp call them, like KGB?
Who's answering which question. Team Heroes a little bit more of an unknown because they've had some chemistry issues, they've had some injuries, and yes, we're talking about movie trivia. They've had injuries, and now we're going to see all that come to a head here today.
Yeah, and what else is going to come to a head is we know that if you've been following the Inner Geekdom League, you'll know that Jason Inman and Robert Meyer Burnett have had many, many words over the last few months. They've been trying to get themselves a shot at the title. Burnett's told them to sit down. It didn't work out. They have gone back and forth. They've been yelling at each other.
It's a good rivalry that's brewing. I love it.
Like this king, he likes to be the king villain. He likes to be the guy kind of spurting off saying how great he is, as where Inman just wants the shot. but Scott Mantz also knows a lot about Star Trek. These are three guys that know a lot about Star Trek. It's going to be, there's a lot of smack talk, and we're going to hear a lot of that smack talk from the competitors right now.
I'm excited for Schnepp.
Team Trek.
I know. His
Nancy
ridiculous
and
things that
Inman
he
are
says.
back. We are
Alien
back.
Frequency is open!
Wait. We are back because that last match was bullshit. The judging against us was bullshit. Hold on.
What?
Yes, what?
All right. Penny Marshall. Correct.
We won it. Everybody knows that we won it. We would have lived long, we would have prospered, but now we are back.
I've been waiting for this for a long
Got a little
Inman and
doobad.
Mantz together? Are you kidding me? Two guys that think they know about Star Trek more than I do? Have you seen my Inner Geekdom Star Trek stats? 100%.
Robert Meyer Burnett says he is the all-time king of Star Trek information. Has he ever gone up against the Mantz? I say not.
This is not a Davidian slime devil, man. This is called a dewback. I know you don't know that because it's nothing to do with Star Trek. This is from Star Wars.
Yeah, son.
Star anything. So just get ready to get slaughtered. You're in the way. We need you to step out of the way. You and you're great guys, but you just got to
Like
get
that
out of the
Dark
way.
Knight
'Cause we got to
Returns,
settle some
yeah.
stuff with the Patriots. JXL and the Slider, whatever his name is. They're in our way. We gotta take them out.
God help those Patriots. When, not if, but when we take them on again, they will know for sure because they were sweating. They knew that we were. They were nervous about Team Trek because we were just kicking ass that night.
That's right. Well,
Yes.
last time I ran into Inman, it was on the set of the Inner Geekdom battle I had with that pipsqueak, that little once of a man, Hector Navarro.
I love Hector.
Got a lot to say about Hector.
Loses the Inner Geekdom 5-way. I don't even have to.
He's got to get through Johns, though, before he can get back to Hector.
Yeah,
Where's the floaty
Burnett, you know, he lives it up like a lion, like a villain, spouting all kind of lies. We need to shut that down. John Schnepp, I feel bad for the guy because he's nice, he's lovely. I have dinner with him regularly. And he's gotten pulled into this villain's den. We have to rescue John Schnepp because we have to take him out. Because we have to get to the Patriots. The heroes are the only thing stopping us from claiming our victory.
Come on. Team Heroes, it's about time that we prevail and become the Justice League of the universe. Can't agree more.
Good job, Schnepp.
And as you see,
JXL.
they are all screaming and
JXL,
yelling
whatever
at
his
each
name
other. Mantz doesn't know any other volume except screaming and yelling. But the fact is that Mantz really wants that shot at the Patriots again. Inman wants that shot again, and so does Burnett. Burnett has tasted gold before. He wants to taste it again.
And I love matchups like this where you have individuals who have some beef, like what you mentioned with Inman and Robert Meyer Burnett, but all four of them, like you said, I think this could come down to a different galaxy or at least in outer space. Everybody in this match today probably paid to see Wing Commander opening weekend.
All right, here is the
Freddie
tail of the
Prinze.
tape, and look how similar the strengths
Matthew
are.
Lillard.
Team Trek. Obviously, strong points, Star Trek.
That's a given.
Comic book movies. And then you look at
Not
the other
caring
side.
too much.
Strength, Star Trek. Comic book movies. And they both are very good at yelling and keeping the other one calm.
Christian, what's that in the studio? Is it a fire alarm? No, it's a nerd alert. Get it?
All right, Mark, I'm ready to go. You ready to go?
I just said I'm ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Woo! Introducing first.
Nice music.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Nice selection
Little
there.
Zimmer.
Yeah.
Representing the Lider with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat. They are the number 7 ranked contenders. They are the captain, Robert Meyer Burnett, and Big John Schnepp, Team Heroes!
I believe that's a do-back that John Schnepp has walked out with.
I love the contrast.
I
Our
love
heroes
that.
wearing all black, talking smack. This is the type of hero team they believe they are the heroes of this league.
And maybe Schnepp having a little bit of fun with the outlaw and the horseman who love riding pony. Schnepp with
No
the
pizza this
creature
time, huh,
from
Schnepp?
far,
Nope.
far away.
And their
Is it a tank? What is it? Tank Man?
They're fine.
representing where no man has
Zimmer
gone
versus
before,
Giacchino.
with a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat.
I'm afraid between those two scores, Zimmer wins for me.
Just give him time, man. Give him time.
True.
And the man's man, Scott
But you're right, it's all Zimmer.
Team Trek!
Oh, they run their phasers!
Looking a little classy too.
That's the question, like you said.
Make it so.
Can Inman keep Mantz calm? Again, he has won the last 2 matches.
Very excitable. And
Winners.
Inman is Egon.
Inman, can you step over the chair like Riker, please?
That's right. Searching for paranormal
The Riker
info.
sit.
Mantz is now shooting both of the heroes, and Burnett is basically ignoring him.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, he's showing
Someday.
He says he's a Star Trek
Only ways
fan.
one should say.
It is kind of an awkward chair to step
It's
on.
coming from a man
True.
who's playing this
Give him
You have to be John Schnepp's size.
Hey, the J.J. Abrams Star Trek is
not
good.
real. Not
So
real.
is Star Trek
You're
Into
just Dylan
Darkness, and
Kidman,
so
that
is Star
movie.
Trek Beyond. I do not discriminate in my Star Trek.
The smackdown has begun.
I do
Uh-oh.
not discriminate on my
It's
Star Trek.
already
Star Trek is
started.
about acceptance.
Christian
Different-
Scott there.
Robert Meyer
Star Trek's
Burnett.
also about watching Deep Space Nine, which is something you don't do.
Robert Meyer Burnett is already inside.
Mantz just broke
I like Deep Space
Mantz is
Nine.
already yelling. It's not even calm yet. Mantz is
was
already
good.
rattled
Wouldn't be
off
the
his
first
game.
time
We
Mantz
have
broke his
a
phaser.
Deep Space Nine bar thrown before any questions are even asked, and Scott Mantz making the classic Bond villain mistake of having a weapon ready to shoot Burnett, but instead talking too much.
All right, well, here we go, Mark. Before
I expect
we
you to
get
die.
Let's go over the rules of round number 1 for the competitor.
We have the JTE rule, fondly named because you are only allowed to ask the host to repeat the question 3 times in a given
I thought that
match.
would be saying something wrong.
You are allowed to mispronunciate to a point, and we also have the challenge rule, where you are awarded 1 challenge if you're not sure a call went your way. If that challenge is upheld, then you get another challenge in your pocket.
All right, are you guys ready? Team Trek, are you ready?
Is that challenge per team or per person?
For a team.
Per team, okay.
For a team. All right, so Team
It's a
Trek,
valid
are
question.
you ready? We are
Yes.
ready.
Team
Team
up.
I have a question
Make it
about
so.
Scott Mantz.
Okay.
He was named after a man ant.
Oh, man.
Scott Mantz.
Yes.
You know, by the way, who directed that?
Joe Dante.
Oh, good for
Someone
you.
else. And what year did it come out?
93.
Quantum torpedo!
Team go. All right, guys.
That's
Let's
the
start.
best.
Team.
Questions don't count. Come on, let's go.
Yes. We have to be ready all the time.
John Schnepp's
Yeah,
drawing.
what are you doing? I wonder what he's
Let's
doing.
get ready. Let it commence.
I will be asking question 1 as I search Scott Mantz's lineage on Ancestry.com.
There will be ancestors.
Question
Ancestry.
comes from the realm of action-adventure film.
Oh, gosh.
And your question is thus. In which film does Jack Ryan's family get targeted by a splinter faction of the IRA? I would go with duct tape. Yeah.
Oh my
first
God,
one.
I'm probably wrong.
It's so biological. I know from experience.
Oh
5,
my
4, 3.
god. I don't know how to spell it.
Please, Schnepp. Hands down.
I totally spelled it wrong.
And
He's just like,
Vance, please show us the board and let us know what it was. What is that?
Patriots games.
See it? No,
Patriots games.
I'm stupid.
Correct.
Oh, I put Patriots game
Patriots
too.
games.
I just
Patriot
guessed.
games.
Correct, Inman.
Good job.
Patriot games.
Correct, Schnepp.
Batman.
I was either gonna pick this one or Clear and Present Danger, but I picked this one instead.
No.
Damn.
Like Jack Ryan's
Category.
in Minority Report.
You get
That's my number 1.
You get an
They
extra
do
point to
kind
let
of
me
like
get
to
this
go
game
together.
going faster. Category of animated.
Oh,
The
good.
townspeople of Swallow Falls can only afford to eat sardines at the outset of what movie?
What category is this?
The townspeople, you have it, of Swallow Falls can only afford to eat sardines at the outset of what movie? As I was saying before, I was interrupted. I'm sorry. Never had sardines in my. Are they fish? I think they're fish. They don't smell well. Were they alive at one point?
I think I spelled it wrong.
4, 3,
Doesn't matter
2,
spelling.
1.
No, but I think it, like, put it in the wrong
And
order.
Down, Schnepp. I'm gonna dock you a point, Schnepp.
A shark's tail?
Incorrect, Inman.
Cloudy with a chance.
Damn, I
Correct
did
for
put
1
it wrong.
point, Schnepp.
The swallowing.
I wrote it. I changed the
All right, here we go.
I was in the area. Okay. I knew what movie it was.
Comedy. In the film Being John Malkovich, John Cusack's character Craig is married to Lottie, played by who?
Oh God.
I like that word.
I don't
I thought
remember.
you were going to say Lottie. I do like that. Lottie? Would you name your kid
I'll
Lottie?
turn mine around once everyone's got theirs.
5, 4,
I don't know.
I don't remember.
2, 1, and Inman.
Is it Cameron Diaz?
That's
Oh,
correct.
yes, it is, because she got the
he's
dirty,
back.
Man.
dirty
Oh,
hair.
Yeah, like the thin hair. Yeah, I know.
I remember now.
Cameron Diaz.
All right, there you go.
It's amazing what happens when you don't drink during these.
Just died in the middle of that. for some reason. All
We'd
right.
like to point out we here at the
forgot
main
about our
table,
joke.
huge fans of Cameron Diaz right here.
All right, next category.
It's coming up, doesn't she?
Category of drama. Ren McCormick moves to a sleepy southern town from what northern U.S. city in 2011?
Ooh, I think it's-
Footloose.
You word in there 2011.
Right. Ren McCormick moves to a sleepy southern
think
town.
I'm not sure.
I'm guessing too.
2011.
I never saw the 2011 movie.
He's
That's
got
like-
cut loose.
But
Oh, US.
everybody cut loose.
City,
Everybody,
right?
everybody.
Yeah.
I've never
Oh.
watched it. 5,
Yeah.
Northern
Or-
City.
City, my bad. I missed it then because I put a state.
Pluto.
Not even. Burnett.
There's like
Five minutes. Sorry,
You're
the
gonna
wrong
guess.
here.
No.
Mantz.
Philadelphia.
Incorrect.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Chicago.
Incorrect.
Oh, I almost put Chicago.
Incorrect. Looking for Boston. From
All right.
wow.
And that's gas.
But I said Northern.
I didn't see
I
Footloose.
put Chicago.
I had Chicago.
Because in the original 1984
Boston.
Oh, shit.
from Chicago.
I just thought northern of the state.
Your next
That's
question
2011.
is family films. In family films, these slightly nerdy Zelinskis are headed by an inventor father in what 1980s
Jeez, it's a
family
long title, eh?
Now, you don't like families, but do you like classics?
I do enjoy family classics. Yeah, Milo and Otis say
Love Milo and Otis.
Pure fantasy.
Milo and Otis is so
Pure
good.
fantasy.
That's
I
it.
like fantasy.
Mr. Mr. Soslinski?
4, 3,
Russell.
1.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Correct for 1 point. Robert.
Bill, that man over there is flying.
Correct, Jason.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Schnepp.
I like,
Honey, I Shrunk the
Quiet Gloria?
I like Honey, I Love the Kid.
The dad, the camper dad.
No,
Category of
He's the
fantasy
bad guy in
sci-fi.
Orphan Black.
I Want to
That's-
Believe
Oh, really?
is the title of what sci-fi movie sequel? I Want to Believe is the title of what sci-fi movie sequel?
We don't
It's one of my favorite
I don't believe in
series.
much.
I believe in myself, and I believe in the Washington Redskins to not be good next year.
I believe in sure.
It's hamburgers
Movie
and
sequel.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robert.
X-Files.
Correct. Jason.
Damn.
X-Files.
Correct. Schnepp.
X-Files.
Nice. And yes.
That's
There you go. All right. So
Makes sense.
look,
Yeah.
Good job.
As much as Schnepp was goofing around, he's
Dang, I
still
think you've been getting like all of them.
I don't even know. No, I didn't get Boston.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is really, really, really
really
I'm like 2 for 5.
Your next question from Horror Thriller.
Yeah, you guys are killing me.
Which James Wan spun horror series revolves around demons preying upon the Lambert family?
I have a friend named John Lambert.
Demons?
No.
You just made up a friend?
I like to make up friends.
You have plenty of real life friends.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robert Meyer Burnett.
Insidious.
That's correct.
Damn. I
Oh!
put the
I was gonna say Insidious.
Oh.
I said The Conjuring.
I put the Conjuring too.
Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yeah.
I'm shocked I got that.
So with that,
Is it really demons? Isn't it just one demon, even in both cases, really?
by the former Intergeekdom champion. All right, here we go. The next category, your final
Thanks.
category,
Thanks.
the category of new releases.
Okay.
Which
Cholla.
actress played Katherine Johnson, along co-stars Olivia Spencer and Janelle Monáe?
My God,
Which actress played Katherine Johnson, alongside co-stars Octavia Spencer and Janelle
Damn.
Monáe in Figures?
I am a very public figure. I'm a minor regional.
Oh,
I got it.
man.
The spelling?
Isn't it like
I don't know if I spelled it
I
right.
don't
Taji
remember.
something? I know that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
One, pens down, please.
Damn it, I got it then.
Is it
Taraja P. Henson.
Yeah,
Yeah, I put Taji.
Taraja P. Henson.
yeah.
Couldn't remember.
Cookie.
Correct. Schnepp.
I know
Yeah.
who it was.
In Empire.
Yeah.
Correct.
P.
She
Henson.
was in the Karate Kid remake.
I put Taj.
Hot Empire?
Taj.
I put Taji.
Oh, I put Taj.
Now, keeping a big 4
Van Wilder, Rise of Taj.
From Trek. That was a big round to end round 1.
That's right.
Big
Bruce,
round.
There's going to be a lot of fireworks going off in round 2 because as the wheel comes
12 to
out,
8.
you have a lot of categories on there.
You got a game here.
Salivating.
Can't believe I spelled
In round
that.
2, each team gets a spin.
The
at
chance
wheel
with the cloud of
category.
meatball.
All right, so Trek, you guys are up by 4. Would you like to go first or second?
We want to make it so and go first.
All right, give it a
Make
big
it
spin,
so.
please.
Work factor first.
All right, Jason, big spin.
Are those Star Trek references?
Yes, they are,
There you go.
sir.
There's
Yeah,
the spin
make it so.
as we
Show them the
land.
I don't like it.
What release
They
dates?
want
I
Trek.
don't think. Oh, like
They
really
want
just on
Trek.
Trek.
They just Trek. They get
Romantic.
Ooh.
Spin again.
Go ahead. Give
All
her a
right.
spin.
The Access Hollywood guy just said, fuck that shit. Here we go.
That's a good spin by him.
What's it gonna
Star
land
Trek,
on?
it could
Let's
be.
go on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Terrible spin.
Just gotta roll with it. Just roll with it.
Oh no. This is ugly.
Is the wheel ripped?
Alright, here we go.
Smash Bakuga behind that wheel.
Spun it with the same force as before.
Already the pressure's getting
Should have had
to them.
Mantz
Look
spin
at
it.
pressure is getting
Do it
to
slightly.
This
them.
is the
Alright.
movie trivia Schmoedown, not the movie trivia monologue.
6 questions. 6
Hey,
questions.
risk is our business.
Alright, so
Your pattern indicates two-dimensional thinking, Mantz.
I'm laughing at your superior intellect.
Alright, the category of
The
rom-coms.
banter.
Question number
That's
1.
awesome.
What city does Kat travel to be a maid of honor for her younger sister in the wedding date?
San
Oh, we love
Francisco?
that movie. I've never seen it. Have you?
Miami?
Yeah, we saw it together. Is that true?
I actually
San Diego. I don't know.
haven't seen
We are
that.
going
Seattle.
to play it safe and go with multiple choice.
Alright.
There you go.
A. Paris. B. New York.
I'm gonna go
London.
London, yeah.
I'll go Paris.
I'm gonna go London.
London was my initial instinct.
5.
Paris.
Incorrect.
And what's the question again?
Holy. That's gonna count. That's gonna count as one of your repeats. If you want.
What's that?
That's gonna count as one of your repeats. Do you want to use it?
Should we? No. No.
Sir.
New York.
Incorrect. Looking for London.
Woo!
All right. Next.
on!
What character punches Joey in the face in 10 Things I Hate About
Julia
You?
Stiles.
Yeah.
Is it Julia Stiles?
Yeah,
I thought it was
so.
Joseph
It's
Gordon-Levitt, but
No, it's Julius.
What actor?
Or
Because she
Larissa
gets
Oil-
pissed off.
Larissa Oilenique?
Yeah.
Came out in
No,
1990.
No, I
Alex
think it's
Mack.
Alex Mack.
All right.
Larissa
Alex Mack.
Oilenique.
Cameron. B.
Oh, Cat.
C.
Cat, yeah, her name.
Bianca's the other girl.
Or was it Bianca?
Bianca is Alex Mack, right?
oh, Bianca didn't she? I thought both of them didn't. I don't know.
Which one's Joey? Is he the hot guy?
I took Cat.
Incorrect.
Bianca then.
Okay.
Cameron.
Incorrect. Bianca.
Bianca.
I said her real name, Larissa Oilenique.
Alex Mack.
Where's the hat?
Adventures.
Alex
That damn
Mack.
wheel. Thank you, brother.
Adventures of Alex Mack.
Figures a guy from Pittsburgh would fuck a guy from
We're
Philly.
also seeing that Team Heroes is not being able to capitalize on correct foils.
All right. Question 3. What is Vivian's best friend's name in Pretty Woman?
Let's go Stanley.
It's Richard Gere and Julia Roberts.
Her best friend's name is Pimp.
Is it A. Karen?
Cat.
B.
Kit. I'll go with
C.
Kit.
Kit.
Kath is
D.
weird.
I'm
Cat.
gonna go
I'm
Cat.
gonna go
Catheter.
Karen.
Cat.
Kit.
Go A.
Kit.
That's correct.
Nice.
Alright.
Kit.
So there we go.
Cat.
All right. Question.
Street
Note to self: don't ever get romantic
Alfred
comedies.
Snow moved in on Peter's actress ex-girlfriend.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
2008 film.
Get him to the Greek.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah.
nice.
On
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The Greek. Yep.
No, wait, no, you're
No,
right.
it is.
No, you're right. No, you're right.
Because Peter's in.
No, yeah,
Oh
you're absolutely
yeah.
right.
Yep. Never mind.
He just
5.
he has fun
Why does Alfred
with.
Snow sound like Get Him to
Is
the
it
Greek
A?
though?
Get
Well, it's the same
Because
guy.
he's in both of them, but it's
Oh,
forgetting
yes,
stuff.
yes.
Yeah.
No.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Incorrect!
Yeah, see?
That would be forgetting Sarah Marshall.
That's correct.
Good job.
Because he does hook up with Jonah Hill's girlfriend
Yeah.
in like a 3-year thing.
Man.
But she's the ex-actress,
Yeah.
and Peter's Jason
You know
Segel.
what? They
She
got
was
the
a
clap.
nurse or a
Here we go.
doctor
They got the clap.
Number 5.
It's an old
in Get Him to the Greek.
Our good buddy Freddie Prinze Jr. friend of the show, stars as Big Man on Campus.
Oh.
Zach.
She's all that. She's all
Yeah.
that.
90s rom-com.
Not another teen movie?
Yeah.
Sam Levine was in Not Another Teen Movie.
5, 4.
Long choice.
Is it A, She's All That? B,
Yeah.
Clueless? C, 10 Things I Hate
That's
About You?
if.
D, Jawbreaker?
It's she's all that.
That's correct for 1 point.
One point there.
I feel like that would be a
Face
limit
on the
process
cover.
of elimination.
Freddie, get that question right.
Question, which I'm sure you're very happy
Are you sure?
about.
I think.
Katherine Heigl and Gerard Butler work in what industry?
Bounty Hunters.
Yeah.
No, they
No,
work
they're
in
other-
the
Lawyers or
a
something?
TV/movie
yeah, like a TV
Lawyers?
producer.
I thought they were disc
They're
jockeys.
producers.
I don't know
Like what they
Captain
said.
Eagle movies.
The TV/movies.
I remember them going on hot air balloon in that
Comedy,
movie.
Or even things, much less a combination.
Yeah.
of
Would that be the
movie
one
genre.
with
You're thinking of the movie called The Bounty Hunters. I think there's a movie called Bounty Hunters that
Is that
has.
with Jennifer Aniston and
Yeah,
Gerard Butler?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
However, if Heroes hits something that Trek is good at, say a movie release dates or something, then
One
it
for the
should
So it wasn't
have a shot.
terrible for the
7 point lead
Trek
going into
because
round 2. Heroes
Depends on what Burnett and
It's
Schnepp get.
7-point lead, but all 4 of these men are in thriving relationships. None of them watch romantic comedy.
All right, here we go.
Our wives love sci-fi.
There you go.
Meyer, Burnett,
Geek
Not
ladies.
yours, though.
Big
Mine watches
spin.
romantic comedy.
I'm sure she's lovely, Scott.
Good spin. Okay. Could it be
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
So, Robert, would you like to stay or spin again?
Oh, I think I like the Big Willie style, but I'm gonna spin again.
All right, there we go.
You can't handle the
on
Will
that
Smith.
wheel right now.
The final spin. What are they going to hit here?
You afraid to get down on
You
this,
got
Robert?
comic book movies, you got Trek on there,
Yeah.
you have movie release dates.
Which is big.
It could be Trek! No, it's comic book!
Let's see who answered first.
Look at Mantz.
Schnepp is going to awake from his slumber.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What a punch.
Watch out for that sugar,
You can
Schnepp.
confirm.
After that Thanos pull today on Movie Talk,
All right, your
Uh-huh.
first
he checked
question.
out. Or clocked out,
Katherine
as Mark
Heigl
said.
and Gerard Butler.
Shut up!
Your first question in comic book movies. The Wolverine and Man of Steel.
Oh,
2013.
Yeah.
What is this, movie release dates?
Schlip schlap, I don't know.
5,
But it's 2013.
I so know
4,
this!
shut up. 3, 2,
2013.
2 points. Correct.
Dang.
2 points.
2 points. That's a
Mini
big.
Mantz again.
Made this that Scott Mantz was definitely going to hit it. Your next question: where did Iron Man first face off against
The
Whiplash in the
racetrack.
Expo?
The
Oh yeah,
racetrack.
the racetrack.
yeah.
Monaco, the Monaco racetrack.
Monaco?
Or Monaco 500 or whatever it was.
Morocco?
No, it was Monaco.
Monaco Grand Prix.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Nice.
This is why you pay Team Heroes the big bucks, folks.
Yeah, this is exactly what Trek didn't want to happen in round
For
2.
2 more
Not a
points.
fan of Iron Man 2.
No, not at
Here we
all.
go.
So
What
hopeful. Sam
did
Rockwell.
Peggy Carter promised to Steve Rogers before he
A
cracked
dance?
Red Skull's bomber?
The Last
Did a
Dance.
dance.
I'm pretty
I think
sure
it
it
was
was
a
the
dance,
dance.
Multiple choice.
What?
Was it A? Was it A, a dance?
Fondue!
B,
No, it's fondue.
C,
Gotta have that chocolate.
D,
Or that
and
cheese.
Melting pot, yo. Never been.
I have. It's
A dance.
1 point.
over
There
it.
you go. All right, still, Heroes has not
Yeah.
missed.
They've hit every question so far.
Yeah.
Your next question, number 4. Who played Senator Hammond in Green Lantern?
Oh, what? I'm just kidding.
Oh, Peter Sarsgaard.
This one is gas.
He was a senator? I thought he was like.
He's the bad guy,
Scientist.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, but is he? Isn't his name Hammond?
Was it A,
No, probably-
J.O. Sanders, B, Peter
Tim
Sarsgaard,
Robbins.
C, Mike
Was
Doyle,
Tim Robbins in
or
it?
D, Tim
I don't
Robbins?
remember.
Tim Robbins.
1 more point.
Nice.
Good job,
Within
yeah.
1 of Team Trek. But they only have 2 questions.
I only saw that
remaining,
movie
so we
once.
get a good round either way.
I've seen half of it,
Sue
the ending.
Storm, aka the Invisible
Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Elba.
Thank you, Greg Alba.
Jessica Alba.
They have taken
I used to
the lead.
remember Greg's name that way, but now it's Jessica's
I
his
didn't
way.
know that.
Team Heroes.
You do know it, and it gave you 2 points, and for 2 more points, your last question of round 2. Who portrayed Wallace Keith, the victim who lost his legs
Oh,
in
I
the
don't know his
Metropolis
name. I
incident?
don't remember his
Yeah, I
name.
remember.
Batman versus Superman.
Nope.
Multiple choice.
Was it A, Ray Fisher, B, Jeffrey Dean
Jeffrey
Morgan,
I'm gonna go
No.
with
Scoot McNairy.
or D,
Scoot McNairy, baby.
Oh.
a 2-point lead
Yeah.
for Team Heroes
Nice.
going into the final against Team Trek. They didn't spin rom-coms. They got the category they wanted, but only a 2-point lead.
Rom-com kicked Trek's ass in that round.
It
because
did.
They had a big 7-point lead, and now they are
That would've
down
kicked
to-
all
they
our
need to have
butts,
a
I think.
strong-
They have every opportunity
this is
to
not
get
over.
it back
This
here.
is not over by a long shot. And so here's how round 3 works, Mark.
We got a close
In
match at that
round
finish.
3,
What's each? 7. 17. And 3.
All right, 7, 17.
That's all you can do.
From the Heroes questions, you may now get your numbers from Trek.
Trek,
We're going to go with 18,
18.
6, and 4. Those are the numbers of the starship Reliant.
All
From
right.
Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, released on June 4th, 1982!
18.
And look
6.
what happened to that starship.
Oh, man. All right, 18, 6, and 4. All right, here we
Kick the
go.
crap out of the Enterprise is
You
what
certainly
happened.
love the monologue icon.
Team Trek, you guys are up first. Your 2-pointer would be in the category of Westerns.
I love that face. Can I get a still of that?
Yep.
I'll take it.
All right, here we go.
Let's go, Inman.
Jason Inman, your 2-pointer.
Use that
Who
future.
played Mel Gibson's father in 1994's
Sean
Maverick?
Connery.
James Garner.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Nice.
He was the
I was
original
trying to
Maverick.
think of
All right, now
Fire in the
Heroes.
Sky because he's in
Back to
that.
Heroes
Who?
now. Heroes is going to
James
go to
Garner.
2 pointers, see
okay.
if they can take another lead.
And Christian, their category, Oscar movies.
Oh
And your
gosh.
question is,
Who's taking?
Good job,
oh
Inman.
yeah,
Sidney Poitier wins.
who is going to be answering?
I'll answer.
Give it the Schnepp. It's the least.
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right, Meyer Burnett is going to step up and answer the Oscar movies 2-pointer. Your question is, what Danny Boyle movie took home the Best Picture Oscar in 2009?
Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah.
Slumdog Millionaire. Yeah.
2 points.
Sure, that's correct. All right, so now
Good
we bounce back to
job.
Scott Mantz, who
Yeah,
they
he did
chose
that.
category number 6.
I was just thinking.
Category
years.
number 6 in the category of 80s films.
Okay.
80s films. What ancient philosopher gets
Socrates.
travel
Socrates.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Socrates.
Socrates. We are like
That
dust
was the
in the wind, dude.
Plato.
No.
Correct.
Socrates!
Socrates
Socrates!
is the answer. So it comes down
I was thinking
now.
of Plato's stepchildren.
Now it is the
And that helped
five.
you not at all.
The
Yes.
5-point question
thinking
now
that
jumps back to
Napoleon-
Trek to where they
he's not a
can
philosopher.
confer. If they
Come on,
miss
Trek.
this,
He came up a little short in that department.
Yeah, he's a
in
ward.
the category of
General War.
dramas.
Oh boy.
Which movie stars Susan Sarandon
Stepmom.
and
Yeah,
Ed
that one.
Harris
Yep.
as a
Ain't
divorced
no
couple and
mountain
Julia
high
Roberts?
They shoot the turkey and she's like at the play.
That movie makes me cry.
Come on, guys.
It
Get
is.
it.
It is kind of a sad movie.
Do they know it?
Stepmom.
They don't know it. Repeat the question.
Can you repeat the question?
There you go.
Which movie stars Susan Sarandon?
Maybe they know
and
it.
Ed
He knows
Harris
it. They just
as
dragged
a
it out.
divorced couple, and Julia Roberts as Harris's
They
younger
know it.
flame.
Inman's not worried. Look at him.
I
Oh.
don't know Julia Roberts' question.
Yeah, you do.
5, 4,
Stepmom.
3, 2.
Atomic Wife?
They are contested.
Schmoedown, the final frontier.
Heroes. John, Schnepp,
Good job, boys.
Schnepp came to play today.
Stepmom. Stepmom was the answer. And how about that upset? The Team Heroes beats, and oh my goodness, we might have another match between the Patriots and
I gotta
Heroes.
say,
Who knows?
Well, I guess Cal the Schmoedown was right, eh?
Apparently.
Round 2 spin, where you had a romantic comedy versus comic books. That's a tough hill to overcome. John Schnepp heading his due back.
That wheel, man.
Playing the role of his heel self.
It is
Team
the luck
Trek,
of the
a
wheel
helping effort. They just got
sometimes.
sandbagged in round 2.
They certainly did. They're gonna
The
be
wheel
teaming
is scary.
up right now. Let's talk to Emma Fife, who's going to be
Emma!
talking to very elated Heroes.
See what
and
cute little
the-
outfit
I'm
she's
sure
got on.
distraught Team
Just
Trek.
want to take a look at that cute little outfit you got.
Schmoedown fans, I'm
It's
Emma
true,
Fife
though.
here
She has
with
cute
the
outfits.
Victorious team.
Hey, let me just.
Oh, no.
It was so much fun that I got to spank Jason Inman a second time. Man tries to interrupt my last match against
You don't
the
interrupt
pipsqueak
Emma.
Edgar Navarro.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, he could
Bad form.
Bad form. Did you see him take us? I don't think so."
I
Oh,
did not. I
damn.
did see you interrupt me as we were trying
Yeah?
to start this interview.
Someone's gonna
Yeah.
take Robert Meyer Burnett down.
That's a lot of respect coming from one of the four horsemen.
Well, you demand respect.
Wow.
There you
Oh,
go.
dang.
Scott Mantz.
Oh, dang.
Anyway,
Schnepp's like, I'm out of
victorious
this.
today. It was looking a little
He's
rough
thinking
in
about some
round one
pizza.
there. I gotta admit, I was a little worried about whether you guys had
You know what? Pizza sounds
particularly
good.
well-rounded
Peter
movie
Piper.
knowledge, should we say? Though I do respect your lovely drawing of Batman, Schnepp.
You know what?
Good
I don't
drawing.
really have respect for the remake of Footloose. Let's just be honest about it. Never saw it.
No.
Not planning on seeing it. Could give a fuck. But you know what? When I don't know the answer, I'm going to have some fun.
Appreciate the
When I
honesty.
get into the game like I did a little bit later, I'm going to crush people.
Also, it was Schnepp's strategy to play a little possum there. And by the way, Ren McCormick was from Chicago in the one and only Footloose. The one with the great
I thought maybe
Kenny
he
Loggins
was from the
song
same
and the
place.
great Kevin Bacon and John Lithgow.
That
Absolutely.
is absolutely true. Now, fortunately for you guys,
I need a
Team Trek
hero.
got a pretty terrible spin in round two.
Amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better spin. Not only once, but twice romantic comedies that were fated to suck it up and lose on all fronts on that. You just looked at them every time Christian or Mark
Looks like they
question,
need to
would
watch
just
more
look like
rom-coms.
lost creatures like staring into the headlights of death.
Well, prove to me that Scott Mantz has a lovely wife, and clearly he's not a romantic. So if that doesn't last,
Oh no.
Scott Mantz's wife, I'm here. I'm here for you.
Oh!
So the bottom line
They didn't know where to go with that. They had to cut.
champions. You don't care who you play? Anybody's fair game?
Yeah, anybody who's in our way is going to go down until we get to the Patriots, and we're going to chomp them like a bunch of dumb dead heads.
That's what heroes do. We save the world from the inferior. We save the world from the people that need saving from. And I think, I will say this. The outlaw is the one outlaw that I allow free, that I allow to roam the world because it's a better place with him
Uh-oh.
than without him.
Okay,
I don't
well, congratulations, guys. I'm sure we'll continue to
What are
see
you talking
things
about?
from these questionable heroes in the future, and we will be right back with Team Trek. And we are back with Team Trek. Unfortunately, not
guys.
victorious here today. My condolences. You guys had a really strong round
Well,
one.
all I want to say is, are we really the losers because both of our wives love Star Trek and they don't force us to watch rom-coms? So who's the real winners here?
Well, my wife does force me to watch rom-coms a little bit. So I feel like I wish it was here.
Isn't La La Land kind of a rom-com?
Musical.
More of a musical.
That's what you need, Scott.
Musicals are
Like a
romance
secret
involved.
piece, so you can have a
It's
third
phone a friend. I need
some
to phone a
comedy.
friend and be like, Andrea, what was this stepmom movie? Whatever.
I also want to point out that I think the captain and I did a strong match today. We did a really good job because we were doing great until the wheel. And I just want to
18
point
points.
out too, Robert Burnett talks about spanking. I don't know why he talks about spanking a lot. I think he's obsessed with spanking.
Just saying.
Monologue if you watch today's match. But I don't think Heroes has ever won a match where they didn't hear comic book heroes on the wheel.
Yeah, they got lucky.
Look that up.
They got lucky. We get romantic comedies. Did they get comic book movies?
Look,
What the fuck is that?
And they could have TKO'd us. Yeah, they could have completely knocked us out with comic book movies. They went to multiple choice on several questions. That's
true,
surprising when you have a former Intergeekdom championship member on your team.
That's very fair. Clearly,
And a host of
But
heroes.
sometimes you can be overconfident and think you know the
lot
answer,
to shake your
but go to
confidence.
Not at all.
Like, get into the Greek.
We lost
Yeah,
with romantic
for reassurance.
It's not like I
Yeah.
lost with Star Trek category. Or it's not like I lost with movie release dates as a category. That would have been embarrassing. I never would have done.
I probably would have broke up the team.
I mean, your
It's not like
face
you lost
is
with
on the
Bespin.
movie release dates category section
That's
of
what I'm
the
talking about. That would have been shameful. But romantic comedies, I'm actually, you know what? Number one, I take pride in knowing that we did not know romantic comedies. We have more important things to worry about.
But we didn't bolo that round. We still scored points in that round.
Yeah.
Well, thanks God. Thank God for multiple choice.
Well, you managed to hang in there, and again, you had a very strong round one. You guys are clearly still a very, very good team in this league.
Right.
So, what's next for you guys? Who do you want to take on next? Because you're clearly sticking around.
Well, we're not going anywhere, but you know who I think is going somewhere? I think the Patriots are going to say goodbye to their belt pretty soon. And when the Patriots do, I think we want a real shot at correcting Buzzergate.
Buzzergate.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely, because obviously I shot first. And you had that aim question down.
That's
man.
right. And the challenge rule didn't exist. I would have challenged that
Champions or no champions, we're coming for the Patriots. And we're going to correct what has been done wrong to us in the past.
Yes.
I believe that the answer was Eve, not
Yep.
Eva or Eve or
Oh,
Ava
Emma,
or whatever you just said.
Emma,
So he said
when
it
you
was
use our challenge in the game, I'm using it right now. Challenge.
He even said
I mean,
Ava.
to be fair, Wally
so.
does pronounce it Eva, and
Eva.
I have said that myself before on the Schmoedown live show. So
Eve.
solidarity, man.
Because
You heard it
she
here,
says
according
Eve,
to Emma.
and then he
She
keeps
said-
saying,
Well, I think that you guys definitely still do
Eve.
have the ability to potentially be champions, and we look forward to seeing you move forward in this competition and become the victors we all know you can be.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Live long and
Live long and
prosper.
prosper.
Back to you, Mark and Christian.
Oh, look at that. So obviously,
have been,
you know
will
that
always
Team
be.
Heroes is calling out Patriots, and I love hearing Burnett screaming at JT and Snyder. It's all wonderful to hear. We don't know where that's going. There's so many contenders right now. The team league is building up. But Team Trek obviously have said there are a lot of teams that they can play out there.
And if Team Patriots is at home watching this or in their parents' basement watching this, you know they got to be nervous about playing either one of these teams. They clearly know their stuff when they get their pie wedges right. You get comic book movies, the Team Heroes, or maybe even the Star Trek category for Team Heroes, you better look out, Patriots.
Well, you look at Burnett is also rubbing it into Inman because this is the first time they really kind of competed, and he does come away with the victory.
He's stoking that inner geekdom fire.
Inman has been trying so hard to get at Burnett, and this is just another bump, but I feel that Inman is going to have yet another shot to do something. This is, like you said, round 2 screwed them. Like, they were dominating in that first round. So I think that we'll probably see Trek sooner than later back in this.
That's right. This matchup proves that the movie trivia Schmoedown, hey, you got to know your stuff in every movie category. You can't just have one strength. You got to watch your rom-coms. And all you guys out there, it might just help you out in the relationship department. That is Christian Harloff. I am Mark Ellis. We're reminding you guys to go right now to Facebook to check out the movie trivia Schmoedown fan page, and also check out the Schmoedown Rundown. You can get that on the Schmoes Know Podcast Network.
And click like, comment. That's how you get more of these big matches, team matches, single matches. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on Friday.
Thank you.
What's up, Movie Josh McCougie here with your fantasy update. Team Heroes pulling out the upset with 20 solid points. They know their stuff. Hold on to them. They are a great deal. They are fighting people. They like yelling about JT Ian Snyder. They are forming enemy ships, not friendships, enemy ships. That's right. And they're going to come for the Patriots. Hold on to them. They are scoring. If you had Team Trek, they lost because they didn't know rom-coms. What a bunch of idiots. Who cares what movies their wives like? They should watch all the movies. What a bunch of morons thinking I'm from Philadelphia. I'm from effing Pittsburgh. Don't be stupid. Drop Trek. Nobody likes them. Nobody wants them. That's it. Josh McCougie with your fantasy update. It's Schmoedown time. Check out Schmoes.com for all your fantasy needs.
Yeah.
Take it down now.
Perfect. Okay, so the wheel, man, the wheel definitely just throws the curveball again and takes out Team
go
Trek.
against you or go for you. Although it went together for Roka, and that was totally a different story. So it also depends on what type of questions you get as well.
It's true.
You never know what's going to happen. I mean, you take the risk doing a second spin always, and you can see they spun a second time and it still didn't work out for them because that's just the way the wheel spins.
It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
But
I am really surprised that Mantz didn't get Stepmom.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was I technically haven't seen it in its entirety, but I know it very well. I knew the answer as soon as I saw Sarandon and Harris. I didn't read the rest of the question. Now, granted, that could have screwed me over if the question wasn't what movie it was. But, I mean, that's the way it landed.
Yep.
And Socrates. I mean, come on, Socrates. That is... Inman knew that one, definitely, so...
They were close with Plato, but unfortunately that's the wrong philosopher.
And the thing is, it works out pretty well. It works out pretty well for Team Heroes as well, because as they were showing, or at least as they were saying, Schnepp pretty much plays it like, meh, whatever. And it somehow lands his way, and he ends up knowing the answers. But all in all, if you get a category that Schnepp isn't strong in, he's going to shut down, and that could hurt them in the future. Yeah. So I think the wheel is what saved them this time around.
It did. In both instances, with them and with Trek.
Yeah, you can even see Schnepp's eyes light up when it gets a category that he wants to do. So you can definitely see that does make a difference.
But cutting off Emma Fife, what was that?
That was not cool.
That's Robert.
At the beginning, but then he gave it back to her in a polite way.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
He was he's harnessing the power of the Roka, of the Outlaw Nation and the Four Horsemen.
Four Horsemen, yeah.
So, I mean, it's a little out of line there, but that's what we love about our heels. And you can always see it's the ones who treat Emma nice or not. And then even after Dewberry turned face, like he was so sweet to Emma afterwards, and it's like, okay, well, that's pretty much...
Emma was the first person we saw when we walked into the studio and we went there, and she's
so nice.
As pleasant as can be.
Yeah. Pleasant as hell.
Kind of ironic, though, right? Team Heroes and they're just
the
heels.
Well, like they said, Schnepp really a heel or villain?
Well, Schnepp's
He's
just
Schnepp.
I'm just playing. But
Robert Burnett is living long
Burnett
enough to see himself become the villain.
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening, but it's that lack of gold in their camp that's really kind of, especially now with Outlaw losing his, I mean, they're going to be a scorned group, going for the gold again. So really excited for Collider Collision whenever that ends up. It's July sometime, right?
Yeah.
And then, Schnepp. We met him at Phoenix Comic Con, and he's an amazingly nice person. So having him and that, Burnett on the other end, it's kind of funny seeing that kind of a balance.
Right.
Because, Schnepp definitely, I don't think there's a mean bone in his body, but he's very truthful when it comes. So speaking of Comic-Con, we are going to be going to Phoenix Comic-Con sometime in May, towards the
Memorial
end.
Day weekend.
So if you guys are there, I think Inman's going to end up going there as well. We got to see Schnepp there last year. So if you're at Phoenix Comic-Con, find us. We're going to be there during that weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then Schmoedown. We're going to be going to the Schmoedown sometime in the next few months. Not sure when. Our schedules are crazy.
You'll find out about it whenever they post the schedules, and
that's when we find out about it.
So.
Yep, we're excited, and we have a Patreon as well, so you guys can help support the party, fuel the party, because getting to California, it ain't cheap.
No, especially if you fly.
And I am planning on this being my only Schmoedown.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Christian came out and said that if, I'm assuming he was referring to you, if you win the first match, you're going into the ultimate Schmoedown to compete, which is going to require us to get back to California pretty consistently.
Sights are set on that first match. Let's get that first win.
Yeah, knock it out. Same with us. I mean, we have no clue who we're competing against, and it's going to be a hell of a battle. But Vanessa and I are already coming up with our intros, so we already think we have them picked out. So look for that. We're excited for when it happens.
But until then, you can find us watching La La Land. On our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, all our social media sites.
Yeah, you know where they are, the social networking gin joints. And as always, now it's time to say goodbye. Bye.